Hi everyone, I'm Becca and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this and giving it a look. Let's see if I can record this audio in one go. I'm more comfortable with reading off of scripts, and I've got a list of things I want to talk about, but I'm not so good at just winging it, so here's hoping that this audio is salvageable once it's done. I wanted to thank you so much for all of the views and likes and kind comments that I got on some recent shorts that I made called Only Artists Understand. And to my amazement, I got a bunch of new subscribers. And I'm just shocked. I was stuck at, I think, 57 subscribers for so long. And then I posted 2 shorts and I just got a whole bunch more overnight, and I'm just so grateful. I was not expecting that. Growth on YouTube it takes a long time, and it's hard to predict. So that was just the most wonderful gift. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again for your kind comments. Also, I wasn't expecting very kind comments because it's the internet, and anytime you post something on the internet, there's a good chance that someone's going to have something bad to say about it because it's the internet. So I was just shocked at how sweet all your comments were. Thank you so much. Y'all are so kind. And I've got a lot more of those Only Artists Understand shorts coming, so stay tuned for those. I'm also trying out something new. If you look back at my old videos, you'll see that I was trying to do them in a certain style where I would write and illustrate books first, and then I would turn them into videos. But they're very slow paced. They're very boring, to be blunt. And so I'm making my first video that's kind of animated. It's called animatics. It's as close as you can get to animated without actually being an animator. I'm not an animator, I'm an illustrator. And so I'm giving that a whirl, and we'll see how it looks. So far, I absolutely love it. I'm shocked at how much I'm enjoying making it. It's just, it takes a lot. It is a lot of work. I see why animators, if they only post like twice a year, I get it. And I've always adored and respected animators, but just all the more now, because now I've walked a few steps in your shoes, and oh my goodness, y'all are amazing. And I wanted to take a moment to also kind of introduce myself to my new subscribers. I was born in the 80s, and I love 80s cartoons. They were my first inspirations. I've always loved art, and my first inspirations were the cartoons that I saw on TV, and that my sweet parents got for me on VHS, and I would just watch them over and over again. I just thought they were magic. I loved them. And so when I was trying to decide what to draw for this Watch Me Draw, I'll call this a journal series. Anytime I want to just draw something for you and talk to my audience, I'll call it a journal, an art journal. So I was like, what should I draw for the first one? And I thought Flutter ponies, and then I went to go research them just to find some references. But all that was popping up was Fluttershy, and I love her, but I was like, wait, where's the Flutter ponies? Has the world forgotten about Flutter ponies? We can't have this. This isn't okay. And then I finally found some photos of the original Flutter pony toys for the Generation 1 toys, and all of them had their wings chewed off. And I know they were chewed off because I understand. We were all kids. The first thing we did as soon as we got a toy was we put it in our mouths. And those wings, I didn't chew any of those off. Like, I was a scissors happy kid. I got my hands on some scissors when I was little, and then nothing was safe, and I'd cut off everything. Like, every toy I had, I cut off their hair, I cut off their fur, I cut off everything. But the Flutter pony wings were safe. I loved those things so much. I was so careful with them. They did not have one nibble, not one snip, nothing. They were in good condition. But I completely understand any other kid who chewed them off. They looked very, very delicious. But yeah, so it just got me thinking, like, the world has forgotten Flutter ponies, and the ones that are left don't have their wings anymore. So I decided to draw one. I hope you like it, and it was also an opportunity to show you how I draw. And as you can see, although I'm a digital artist, I like to draw kind of in a traditional way. I prefer to stick with one layer. until I start adding the highlights, and then I just do an extra layer just in case I mess up, just because I don't have shaky hands or anything, but there's just something about me. I just don't have a steady hand. I can't draw the first thing. I can't draw what I'm trying to draw on my first try to save my life. I've had to learn how to work with myself, and I like to slowly build things up. I don't like, doing that just one line and then call it done. Just one big swish with a hard brush. I can't do that. It never looks good. Maybe one day I'll try it and I'll show you how bad it looks. But so yeah, I hope that you like the picture. I'll be posting it, I think on my YouTube community tab, is that what it's called? And on my Instagram and Facebook if you want to look at the final image. And I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for all of your kindness, all of your views, all of your subscriptions. It means the world to me, and I'm excited to show you what I'm currently creating. So it's going to be a story time in my first attempt at doing animatics. And again, I've got more of those Only Artists Understand shorts coming. So thanks, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.